Look, this is the time. This is the time to start jailing people. Ebinum kasa, and a time may know politically might not be right. Time may know politically, it is not good and whatsoever. It is not about good timing or bad timing when it comes to the fight against corruption. Saa nipa no wia saa sika no na ne refi sɛ bia na Ghana ni bi yare a ohia sika ketewa bi yɛde bɛtɔ adurama no obi adi yɛ kwan wadi yɛ school ha wadi yɛ nneɛma bebree ne yɛ tetetete ho wɔ kurom ha. Look, this nonsense must end now. I am not going to ask you to share this video, but if you want to share, fine. Those of you here, I'm going to read the facts of this whole document. You assume that TNE. A page, how many pages? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just 6 pages. I'm going to read this document for you. Just 6 pages. In Timpacho, you assume that TNE. Make kind in our brofo to say the yatron no pepepe. We nipa nensa ehye krata we ase enie. Pacho here. I just want to show you everything. Nipa nensa ehye krata yase nie. Winfred Sapon, Principal State Attorney for the Attorney General. This was also copied to the Executive Director, Economic and Organized Crime Office, IOCO, PO Box 80, Accra. And also now I say, hey, you can have a look at it. Now we're home. Nipa on also sign here. So I am reading the entire documents to you. Now, Edumra, Ghana Sika wo hwa fa yade ebre, and it is going to be a baby before fro. I am reading the entire documents. If you want to share this video, fine, you can go ahead and share. I'm not going to ask you to do that. Now, I'm going straight forward to the details. Yeti kromha yati metropolitan assemblies, municipal assemblies, district assemblies. Ukoka yasi sika ni ho. Enti assembly market keka assembly ntimi fa ntimi market yi ne nsuo tɔ a yɛ maame no ntimi nkodwam. Otu a say sika ni assembly. Enti wo bɛhwɛ assembly bi pa na school dan kɛkɛ. Assembly ntimi mmɔ so school dan common school dan. Na yɛ ntimi mbɔ school dan ne so. Na yɛ te ho okrom ha, and then people are happy and they fool around with all the stupidity crowned with uselessness, coupled with hopelessness, then people begin to wage their waste around. Listen to the documents. I'm going to read this to you. And Monday, spending bank for Nadiana Kakra, and the other details of this document will show. Now listen, the facts of the case are that the first suspect, listen, go. This document I've told you already. Once a suspect abem. This document is coming from this source. This is the source this document is coming from. And that is Winfred Sapon, the Principal State Attorney. And he did this document for the Attorney General. Watch carefully. Well, yeah, for the Executive Secretary. So come here. This is for the Attorney General, done by Winfred Sapon, Principal State Attorney. And then they handed it over to the Executive Director, IOCO, Accra. Do you assume that's me? The facts of the case are that the first suspect, Isaac A. Odampting, when I mentioned Isaac A. Odampting, something is ringing. I'm talking about the former Metropolitan Chief Executive Officer of Tema Metropolitan Assembly. And the fifth suspect, Emmanuel Norte, and the former Metropolitan Chief Executive, MCE, and the Metropolitan Coordinating Director of the Tema Metropolitan Assembly, respectively. The sixth suspect, Nicholas Agbomoji, the seventh suspect, Felix Bandua, and the eighth suspect, Equia Bonsu, are all former officers of the TMA. Their designations at the TMA were Metropolitan Finance Officer, MFO, Metropolitan Coordinating Director, and Revenue Accountant, respectively. The ninth suspect, Stephen Kwashi, is the Metropolitan Internal Auditor of TMA. The second suspect, Captain Retired, Tay Azu, and the third suspect, Jacobus Cornelis Maria Vla, are managing director and director, respectively, of a company known as CTK Geosis Limited. The fourth suspect, Samuel Vasmark Vogbolo, is a farmer and a friend of the first suspect. On the 8th of January 2019, the Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, in Tema received intelligence to the effect that CTK Geosis Limited, a company engaged by the TMA in January 2015 to undertake revenue collection, property rates, and business operating permits in Tema Zone 1 and industrial areas, has failed to submit any revenue to the TMA since the third quarter of 2015. The intelligence also alleged that the second suspect had, without the knowledge of the Assembly, opened a joint bank account in the name of CTK Geosis and the Assembly at the First Atlantic Bank and was the sole signatory to the said account. It was alleged that activities of the second suspect and others had led to the Assembly losing 3.5 million Ghana cedis in revenue, and that is 35 billion. Upon receipt of this intelligence, EOCO set out to investigate the allegations made. During investigations, it was established that CTK, whose core business was listed as mapping, aerial survey, and geographic engineering, had been unilaterally contracted by the first suspect through an officer, letter dated 10th February 2016, to collect property rates and business permit on behalf of the Assembly. Per an agreement between the Assembly and CTK dated 5th January 2015, CTK was to receive 30% of the gross revenue collected as commission, and the Assembly was to retain 70%. Per the agreement, there was supposed to be a receivable account, that is the collection account, into which revenue collected by CTK were to be paid. The receivable account was to be in the name of Tema Metropolitan Assembly, and it was from this receivable account that TMA was to transfer 70% of the revenues collected to its main account and 30% to CTK upon request. Investigation also revealed that CTK was again awarded a contract to print the Assembly's property rates and demand notices for a commission of 5% of gross revenue to be collected. It came to light that CTK contract was renewed in January 2018 by the current MCE and witnessed by his coordinating director. During investigations, A forensic audit was conducted into the revenue collection contract between the TMA and CTK from 2015 to 2018. The forensic audit revealed that second suspect opened 2 joint accounts in the names of CTK and TMA, account number 018 747 114 1052 with First Atlantic and account number 029 124 9577 027 with Universal Merchant Bank, hereinafter referred to as the illegal account. These accounts were opened in 2015 and they were used as revenue collection accounts from which some amounts were transferred to TMA. The first suspect was the only signatory to both accounts. During investigations, statements on both accounts were obtained. An examination of these accounts revealed that CTK deposited a total of 40,384,818.12 of revenue collected into these accounts, out of which CTK transferred 30,682,801.22 into its operational account. And I have the account number 018-747-110-1014, also held with First Atlantic Bank. Out of the amount of 4,384,818.22 paid into the 2 joint accounts, 702,559 was transferred by the CTK to TMA bank account with Zenith Bank. Through the forensic audit, it was revealed that CTK had submitted invoices totaling 735,038.05 to TMA for payment, but they had not been paid as at the time of the audit. Investigation also revealed that TMA paid 319,552.12 as 5% commission to CTK for the printing of property rates and demand notices. Now listen from here. The second suspect in his investigation caution statement revealed that out of the 5% paid to him by the Assembly for the printing of property rates and demanded notices, he was forced to pay part of the commission as kickback to the management of the Assembly through the 6th suspect. He also stated that they paid 30% of their commission as kickback to the first suspect, and the first suspect is Odampting, through the 4th suspect. The allegation against the first suspect was substantiated by 4th suspect. The 4th suspect recounted how the first suspect introduced him to the second suspect as the person who was to be used as a conduit for payment of monies meant for the first suspect. The statement of account of the 4th suspect, through which monies were transferred for the benefit of the first suspect, shows that between January 2015 and December 2016, a total of 483,873.48 was paid into the said account for the benefit of the first suspect, Honorable Odampting. There is also evidence to show that the first suspect knew that the second suspect had opened a joint account in the name of CTK and TMA and was depositing revenue into the said amount, but he did very little to ensure that the account was closed. Inti yete krom how Tema ebini etime piu na edwom ebon kon udwom bon kon ewo Tema ebini epe fiu Tema bola egu hɔ na Tema Metropolitan Assembly say wɔn assign contract any CTK company assign contract ebusua wɔn sign contract ni wie ya wɔn start teach sika ndi sika na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtua to TMA account mu na TMA etimi atua nipa na yɛma ne contract ne ka no afei saa nipa no mom na ɔde sika na akɔto na account mu na ɔno wie a na wafa de ɔpɛ na de abɛka no ɛsan so ɔsan de kɔma TMA no yɛsi yɛkɔtua to first suspect account mu ti kwabena ne te hɔ na according to this document bosumi biya no onya 730,000 Ghana cedis 7.3 billion bosumi biya so yɛ MCE no be so eh na nkwada gu Tema ɛma gu Tema yɛ pesikasi hospital Tema edwom kwase edwa so anwen ne se akwan ɛwɔ Tema anwen ne se na 483,000 na bosumi ya ne yatam ne de ato kwabra ne account bam 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 bam. There was evidence on the docket to show that in 2017 when the MFO of the Assembly requested for statement of account on the joint account held with First Atlantic Bank, the second suspect caused 2 of his workers to alter the said statement of account because he did not want the assembly to know the true statement of affairs pertaining to the said bank account. Ente duru so say womun kofa bank statement no. Bank statement no. According to Iyoko, any attorney general office no. Sa statement no was altered. Ne ye buga na afaso several millions of Ghana cedis. Na ye to hu okrum ha. Yintimi nya ho hwe. Nkrofo na yes are now walking freely on the streets and nobody cares about this shit, excuse my French. Nobody cares about it. With regards to fifth suspect, he was the Metropolitan Coordinating Director from December 2015 to July 2017. He claimed to have found out about the existence of the joint account from the sixth suspect. He claimed to have instructed the sixth suspect to write to the CTK to close the accounts. He admitted that he received monetary gifts from CTK but could not state the amount received as a gift. We are coordinating director. Now assembly, I could sign contracts. Yay. Now what's the assembly? No, I could sign contracts. Assembly need sign contract in the year. Who now we are coordinating director no? We say your man monetary gifts. Into uko ni pana ane na sign contract. No watam sikama boom no wakodi. No watamama no wakodi. No watamama no wakwakodi. No watamama no wakwakodi. Na uko iyo koni attorney general office ni buso se sikase na yede amo a wo se yedo so ntimi hu. Sa attorney general wache wo. Be yen kan kire wo. Attorney general wache. Ghana is bleeding. Walk on the street and now in so toy Fatama Mountains na hade. Attorney General, Fatama Mountains na hade. And this document is still lying on your table. This document is lying on your table. This investigation was completed in 2017. And this is lying on your table. Attorney General. And you don't care about it, people must start going to jail. TI. The said suspect was the Metropolitan Finance Officer from February 2014 to July 2017. In his own statement, he stated that CTK was expected to lodge all the revenue collected into the TMA collection account, but they refused to after their insistence that assembly places a standing order for the transfer of 30% of monies collected into their bank account had been refused by the assembly. The same suspect had admitted that he got to know about the existence of the First Atlantic Bank joint account in 2015 when he was following up on the check. The sixth suspect, he stated that he brought this to the attention of the first and the fifth suspects. That is the Metropolitan Chief Executive Officer and the coordinating director. But the coordinating director could not work on it because, according to documents, monetary gifts. And the MC, so you over 400,000 Ghana cedis. The tone account in Busumi Bia. Until say, one in the Tiffy, yea, one in the Webush, one in the Waru Ono Busumi Bia, Naketria, then you 4 billion near the tone account him. The Bosome Swan, and I only the coffee in a year bar. No, we try to affair yeni now who can't do it. Ebushenu Bia now Waru of your. Now, yes, we are stupid because we won't mean to pay. Meanwhile, 400,000 Ghana cedis, 4 billion. And yet you have to account him. Now, the president of Ghana can say, yay. He stated that the management of CTK admitted the existence of the accounts when he confronted them, but refused to close the accounts when he instructed them to do so. He stated that he asked for a statement of accounts from CTK, and when they presented the statement, he noticed that the revenue received through the account was woefully insignificant. And so he instructed CTK to transfer 70% of the amount in the account into the Assembly's main account with Zenith Bank. He stated that he was surprised to learn from Iyoko that CTK had collected revenue in excess of over 4 million Ghana cedis. He admitted receiving monetary gifts. He admitted receiving from CTK, but denying that it was kickback. And the monetary gift in there, finance officer, monetary gift no there. Wakwa kohua there. Say as the company na over 4 million Ghana cedis. Yay, they just 300 and something thousand Ghana cedis in every TMA. Now when so wako no wakwaji monetary gifts into one can ho hwe na waja to ho. Okay, yento aso e. Yeto aso. It was important to note that a total amount of 43,000 from CTK was traced to the account of the sixth suspect, which he claimed was a gift from CTK to the Assembly. CTK say or the gifts of 43,000 Ghana cedis. Nipa na 4 million Ghana cedis. 4 million or a little above 300,000. But ultimately 400,000 and more at two be accounting. Now, state suspect in a koya or say, oh, wadauma, you try 43,000 Ghana cedis. But they be far me account him. No, they'll say, ya chedia and fan come assembly no. TMA dynasty no, or you dipa mwa. Nti ya cheniska. No imagine what they were. The fourth suspect admitted being a conduit through which the first suspect received 30% of revenue collected as kickback from CTK. Fourth suspect, no. Or say first suspect, hey, you know about damn thing. The conduit. This document, you can prepare. You could na mo yoko kura mo so mo ye me wanwa ba mo ne atene general mo no ye ana monetary gift no mo so makwaji bi ha yoko for monetary gift no makwaji bi ana. You thought this document will not come out, eh? You have no idea what we are capable of doing this time. Huh? But I keep telling you, we will save this country. People can talk, but believe you me, we will not sit down and watch this country bleed to death. And quite shortly, you would see the need to join hands to fight for Mother Ghana. It's so disheartening. Huh? It's so heartbreaking that such things are going on in this country, and people are just sitting on it. Yay. I'm interested now. The seventh suspect was Metropolitan Coordinating Director of the Assembly from 2013 to 2015 when he retired. He stated that the first suspect signed the agreement between the Assembly and CTK to collect revenue on behalf of the Assembly. He acknowledged the fact that the agreement did not go through the procurement process. It is important to note that the seventh suspect witnessed for the Assembly in the signing of the agreement. The ninth suspect is the internal auditor of the Assembly. He stated that he asked for the contract documents between the Assembly and CTK from the sixth suspect as far back as 2015, but he was informed that the documents were with the first suspect. Ebusha, Makacho said, Nyamiya Adoma, Monday, I'll give you all the necessary details of this document. Yengina, what we need to do is to make sure. If you want to fight corruption, let me tell you this. People will sit on the fence and throw stones at you. If you want to fight corruption, people would begin to write things they have no idea about you. If you want to fight corruption, people will just, from the figment of their imagination, but let me tell you this. If you want to fight corruption, you don't lose guard. You make sure that, irrespective of what people are going to say, you will rather re-engineer the faculties of your strength and your bravery and sit straight like this, even in your sickness, to fight. Because Ghanaians, those who are being fed by the politicians, would never ever stop stealing. And when they see you that you are not stealing with them, if you are able to do something for yourself, they think you are as corrupt as them. Let me tell you, the youth of this country, we are the principal architects of our lives. It's about time we do not continue to allow any other person to toy with our future. I feel sick. Say, nsuo kakra etoye. Baby a yengu kota can't minko. Baby a yengu kota asphalt. Nsuo ahohoro asphalt ewo Ghana. Na yete ho wa ha. Na bosome biya no. Wo share 430,000 Ghana cedis a. Bosumi biya no yetua $100,000. Ne ye de to kwabra ne account mu. It is a odi 10 months. $1 million according to this document. Bisa won ete aburuchiri no. Won mo te America no. Say ubetime the 10 months. Aye adwuma enya $1 million a. Meanwhile ne yese Tema revenue akofom. Nti aban fa sika nko so Tema revenue so. Yay. Ah. Aban fa sika nko so Tema revenue so. All because said Tema for your revenue. Tema revenue nisa. Enti yentimi fa nye development. Eba ne sa na Tema for catchy. Ese aban aban timi ye bibi. Aban ye bibi ni yetua over 400,000 Ghana cedis a month. at the Tokwabrani account. People are taking 50,000 Ghana cedis a month. No matter catch and say a monetary gift. Others were taking 43,000 Ghana cedis. Almost say a monetary gift. Really. And see, and common printing. Yentimi magana ni printed receipt ayede kwa kwaje revenue. Baje ye pe hoho. Many from mine for frosoba. Wabe printed. Nyame ye yadoma yenwu ye betina se. Ejuada beba. Ejuada will come. Mesi busa won wete America. No mon kan kire say ejuma ben na obetimi aye abosome bia no. Ye de $100,000 beto account mu. Ejuma ben ya. Ye? Eye ejuma ben ya. Yen as journalists, say bi o wadwen you say yetena radio super na bosome so na yakasa sa na yetuen sikafia watin. Aya na me pese me blow me am horn. Nti me kama me amasem. What you say? But I think it's about time people should know that. Enye radio na yetena so na bosome so yetuen ka wo. We have other businesses. People must know. Yes, hey, radio dana. Yetena so na bosome so na yetuen ka. Anka yentimi nye niema ye no. I keep telling the youth of today, there's money in farming. There's money in farming. If you farm well, you get a lot of cash. There's money in farming. What I say? Oh, your youth now with me. Just go register a small company and start doing something. Because if you care to know, pa na kwabrane te Ghana has a bosome so aye the $100,000, 438,000 Ghana cedis, 4.3 billion. Near the tuna account in bosome biya. Yay. Na mo ankasa mo wo Facebook a mo tie ne mo a mo tro mo comment ne mo a aya mo kwaje 200 Ghana cedis to aduane dinti. Na motro sebe na motro no menu nya ne have yo. Ghana must be saved. Wo na motro church ansem no. Ukuro mu kwan to. Wo na wotro sa nsem no wo ho no. Wo fie kwan so to e won so ntumi nkofi won so waka krom. Ye. Ena yete ho na nipa di yen di agro. It is a yetimi tua 438,000 Ghana cedis. Eto kwabrani account mbosome bia. That's about $100,000. Mintu kwan bebre o. Ba obi anim se me yere te America. Makwa America da. Me share Ghana for a wo ye professors wa America. Me share Ghana for ye doctors ne nurses and the police officers. Me share Ghana for me businessmen and women. Ewa America. Me hu obi a bosome obenya $100,000. Wo mo ton cocaine kura omunya nza. Into what Ghana every 10 months be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 no wonya $1 million. No wonya $1 million their two accounts. Je wi ya be catch and say Tema generating revenue into Tema gota wonam Tema bon to say bini e bini Tema bon say bini ko kan. No ya be catch and say revenue e what Tema e wo form CTK company no omo he omo nya Ghana for the company CTK they are not Ghanaians. na omatimi afa a whole MC, Metropolitan Chief Executive Officer. Tidini Metropolitan Chief Executive Officer in a city like Tema. Now wafa Metropolitan Coordinating Director. Now wafa Metropolitan Finance Officer. Now wafa Revenue Collectors account. No majiji sika no. The sika over 4 million Ghana cedis no. Want to be chain across. Sika over 4 million Ghana cedis. One more chain across. Sika ni na across. No mu disika na sa. Woko kan na papa hwe akwafo bi ti Facebook ni YouTube ni den church say we ya cross master me apart from radio me ya adwuma if you care to know. I am not like those journalists na munim no. Apart from radio na si ho na ye kwatena so apart from 10. Na officer me ya kwase Yei nti me pon adwuma from ahomache 5:30. Na sa me pon adwuma 10 o'clock na ma waste me time. Enya sa adwin we ye adwuma. What did I'm trying to say? Huh? And I am shocked that the Attorney General, remember Attorney General so kakra, mo kan hu bi na ye bre wokuma sa ministry no Ministry of your friends say Ministry of Attorney Ministry of Justice and Attorney General no mo kan hu bi. Forget about that special prosecutor. Forget about that special prosecutor. And yeah, analysis about Japan or no, but I do know forget about that special prosecutor. Attorney General, more can be not this nonsense and that cost Ghana. This document at Damo table so since 2017. What are you waiting for? Company now no be BA or bag Ghana a whole buy and say yeah, sorry. Oh, sir. Go to America, go to UK, go to France, go to any serious country and go and tell them the shit. Excuse my French, anyway. Go and tell them the shit. Say, sikane the monetary gift. Revenue na ya no. What is your monetary gift? First suspect, second suspect, 10th suspect, fourth suspect, fifth suspect, sixth suspect, eighth suspect, ninth suspect. Nipani na aja tum se sikane yaje. Yanka we MC ya. Yanka no kro Ghana o. We MC ya. Sebe. Mindi MC da. Ba mbre bi e betwam koye bomidin. Yay. Let me shut. I was 21 years. And I'm sure. Me catch on so monto mbo asema me na adwene nyini. Kasa DC se ya na DC di anka metime di bi. What you say? Kotema na kohwe. Fa dwom na hwa de. Kokwase adwa so na kohwe de. Asama enkatema ho. Ho bai. Nya fe ne yate municipal ama omo. Kotema community 1. Ko 2, ko 3, ko 4. Tema ye tantantan na kwabrane te ho se bosome ye de 438,000 Ghana cedis ye tua to account him for $100,000. Bosome ubusuma ke tua mbai eno ye kofo za room se menim sa house na maka na ye de a na ye tua de ato account him bam na watam na wudidi nyafo na me se kwa America na kobusa won ete America ne se bosome betimi nya $100,000 adwuma kono won kan tem na minja radio no nkoye bi ya ka mo pese beka hey ye nja kan me let me tell you, me I will not stop saying these things. The things that you say you write about me, it has not and come a queen. I mean, why do you do this to us? And there's a day coming. I keep saying these things. Your time I can't say yeah. demonstration. Nobody thought I could do it. And I pulled more than, according to the BBC and CNN and even Ghana Media and Ankasa, I pulled more than 8,000 people on the streets one day. And I keep telling you that one day, where you bet you boom bruta, I tell you. Where one day, eh? You bet it said you miss your shamono. Now, me, I am a parliament to come away. And I tell the general also to one crack away the table so won't be for the pan court. Wabra nipa na court police station, I court so that no assembly was Sanjia to some magic. Oh, and your son at here, dear. Kamayera kwa no akwaje. Na me makwaje, na godin akwaje. Na nko bi aso akwaje. Ah, abuja. Wonam tema, asa wonam ball aso. Wonam tema, asa wonam ball aso. Na krata we. Eda ho. Krata we. Eda ho. Eba CTK. Any former offense saying, Mami Fifi Dini Kurampobium, Metropolitan Chief Executive, Metropolitan Coordinating Director, Revenue Accountant, Finance Officer. My luck is a mere Michel and Tiapon Timin fire ye. Na Andrew Monday no. Oh, na me look fit bruta. Na mobe bomon sama manyami or hatas roho say I tell you, mbano. Mobe bomon sem bruta. Mate. Aden. Nti akono wo ho. Se kwabana ne timi hwe nyame anim. Na wetimi nya kokuduro kura sa akotena yoko. Say, oh, and it's candy and patch up meji and emum na a monetary gift. Na sikana ya dema only a saying of you, patch up. Me sorry, father, a scandia dos and to me, hunano. Ay! Naba kosoko. This was a Miss Media and a monetary gift. Na a Miss Okra, Miss Me, Huano. Not third person about you on the dear. You tria for assembly. Na count me so on fan kwache assembly. Na assembly when are they kwache no? Ye. Assembly no. When are they kwache no? Hey. Honorable Dante, look, this document is a serious document. I'm telling you. This is a very, very, very serious document. And it will be better for you to speak to this document. Because me, I am not going to stop talking about it all. You know me already. Monday, I will fire again. And we will continue to fire. And fire and fire. And fire and fire. And fire, fire, fire. A jabe tomse bruta from Monday. Because, yeah. Ahunte. Yambo krono sa. Why? O mine. Yewia o mine sa. O country mo country no obwa country no. Ama country no ye. But country no yewia no sa. Mami akuya bunsu. Wonso uanu yi edwada o mi show no so openi Isaac ye odamten wo de be woso e o mi show no so on Monday. Mr. Nicholas Agbomoji ubeyi ano e o mi show no so. Felix Bandua or bando se benduah banduah wo anu yie ewo mi show no so Mr. Stephen Kwashe wo anu yie wo kura na ye internal auditor wo anu yie ewo mi show no so Monday eye fa bewo so mo be yi ano enti no monya ready pa monya ready o monya ready. Hey, you can contract people to insult me. You can contract people to write bullshit about me. You can contract people to say whatever they want to say about me. But I want to tell you on authority, if anybody would stop talking to save this country, not me, Kwadwo Smart. And they be a catch me say ye pobi atwene moja magana ye se ya meti hey yemfa pane na mra matweme moja ne mfa nko to save this country. Say ye pam nipa moja e mo man ayeye me nipa no sabi obewu kra no mfa nani hu bia. I am ready now. Come drain my blood to save Mother Ghana. Na said me kai no me say first suspect Mr. Isaac A. Odamting ubeya no wo mi show no so Monday fabe wo so get ready mo amosha ha no bi mfred nka kire no ka je nso onye ready for me. Mr. Emmanuel Norte get ready. Wo na wo ye Metropolitan Coordinating Director we yare 3 million %. Bra wo anu yie e wo show no so. Openi Nicholas Agbomoji wo anu yie e wo show no so we ye number 3 we ye roll call. Mr. Felix Bandua or Bandua wo anu yie e wo mi show no so wo na ye 7 suspects. Maame Ekuya Bonsu wo anu yie e wo mi show no so Monday se oba na be yi ano kama Openi Stephen Kwashe na we Metropolitan Internal Auditor se oba na be yi ano sanso and a captain retired where the soldier da. What I say, captain retired. Tay Azu. Onso wanu ye ewo mi show no so on Monday. Na nne no my lucky. My am in shada ntiapo. Nti ase matombo ase din na me de achemo. Na nyame dom yen. Na sade echi ya wada efiada memereda kwasiada na dwoada beduru na se nyame ya adom na me so mike na se so a mo be bom nsema ma mo girlfriends na mo yere no mo kurum ha mo ka se ye moa wo ho aya madwen yom se ye moa ye nre ye nkwasiafo sa na ya na madwen ye mo wo mo fi se ye nkokuo fi say odabo otwen ende egu kuro yim nyo bi so na me danyame ase obi e ne ho de makofa be wo so kota we dibim da won dibim because I don't just open my mouth and talk. I speak with evidence. That's a crime kota cho me kota chepa ya na yem ya o pa fa be wo so na hwade opa fa bewo nti mo nwen nti Jimmy Ben no nti wan kasa wote ho as MC. Na yɛsi yɛtua 438,000 Ghana cedis yɛn to account mu into one kasa wote wa na wotu kaa na wonam Tema abɔnten so how do you feel? Wohwɛ mmaa na ɛte dwonim na yɛtumi tua $100,000 de to account mu bosom bia how do you feel? Woyɛ coordinating director na yɛtumi tam sika na yɛde ama bam na yɛatam na yɛde ama bam na yɛatam na yɛde ama bam how do you feel? Now when I'm about here, how do you feel? We internal auditor. We accountants. How do you feel? I wish I'm boiling up. I'm in tempo. Let me end it here. On the biggest platform on Monday. I love all of you. Thanks so much for doing the watching, doing the listening. God bless you. I love you. Say a prayer for me, okay? Bye-bye. Yebisha Monday. Yebisha Monday. Why? Yebisha Monday office. God bless all of you. Thank you. Just don't forget to say a prayer for me and join the team to save Mother Ghana. Love all of you. God bless you. Bye-bye.